Hello guys, today I'm going to share with you the knowledge of locking system. So this is the code. We are going to put it together. As you see, it is so long a bit with the symbol. I will explain it, you will understand it later on so that you can see how it works. Let's say one for registration of the account. Let's say username, password, and 2 for login, username, password. Login successfully. So we are going to start now to do the same thing that I did here. So go to files, new project, console application, go, next, project name. Let's put it login project, login project 2, so that we can identify it. Next, finish. So go to source, double click source, double click name, and you will get this source code. If we run this so that you can see if it is also working. Okay, it is building. Don't know why it's taking so long. Hello world. So our compiler is now ready, so we can start. I'm not going to use this. You can also delete this one. So as include airstream is for input output files, or input also as include airstream. For input output files, and then as include string for string, because we are going to take strings. So here in main function, we have also to declare one function, int in function, which takes no parameter and return integer, which is, it can also return boolean, but for now let's put it in to return its integer. So in our int name we put int Joyce for the user to choose. So std cout so choose one, register, we can as well put the one for register, copy this, paste, login, tupitia column, okay, so this one exit to login, then this one and okay. After that we input a string. Of course, because it is a user will allow to enter, you have to put let me copy this. Cn, sorry, I put it here. Cn choice. Okay, now it is complete. The user can enter that choice. So after that, let's check our choice. If our choice is 1, what do you need for our system to do? So here if choice is equal to 1 for login, choice is equal to 1 string username, password, then we allow the user to enter his username, his credentials. So it is out enter your name or username, Cn username, copy the same for the password. Let's go password. Okay, after that we wanted to store this user credentials into the file, so we use a class of f string, we call it off string. So std string file. example, a file here is the object of the class of string, which is a member of a string library. Okay, so we want to store username and the password. So we open first of all file dot open file that we wanted to store it. Let's call our file name database dot text. In our case, select it to be a text file. So file username std and line password UW. So then we have to close file dot close dot close function. Okay, this what will be going on in choice 1 for registration. So you are instructed to enter your password. After you have entered your password, your name and your password, the files will be stored into a database file. We call it a database file. So after that, maybe we want a user to go back again into the main function so that it can choose another option. So we put the main to allow the user to go into main function again, to repeat the main function so that we can start choosing his choice, maybe a 2 for login, 3 to exit, or register again if we wanted to register, let's say several people. Okay, so for that we are going to for the choose 2 else is equal to 2 if choice is 2. What do we want our program to do if I choose is 2? So if our choice is 2 is for registration. So obviously we have first of all to create this registration function here. So this function we want it to return an integer or a boolean. Let me use the term boolean because if we return 1 or 0, 1 for true and 0 for false. So in this function we have to declare some variables, string, which is a string variable, password for password, username for username for the comparison, and password. Okay, after that we have declared our variable. We want to retrieve a data from the database. So we want first of all a user to enter its credentials and for which to log in so that it can be tested if it has already registered in the system or not. So we allow user to enter its username, enter your username to log in. Okay, cn std first of all, cn username. So to authenticate your username, you are supposed also to enter your password. But you can see here documents is matching or not. So we need to put here for password. Enter password. Okay, so that's the authentic password. You are supposed to retrieve the data from our database file, so that we can compare if it will give us the true. Let's say you have entered the wrong information, so this program will compare the one which have installed from the registration and the one you have entered now. If it is the same, to become true. If it is false, you will get the false information. So for that we use string use string use string class. Let's say put it object, any object can be valid. So let's say read so object is read, so we have to open read dot open function. Okay, what do we want to open? Our database file dot text. Okay, after that we want to retrieve words from our database, username and password. So we have to use a getLine function. GetLine function. So for first getLine function, we wanted to pass the object read and our variable username read password. Okay, so we are read your password and username, so we have to close read dot close. So we have to close that if stream class. After that we see if our information is the same that we are passing and what have been stored on our database or on our data file. So we use if username is equals to username and the password is equals to password if username is equal to username and password is equal to username. So here we return 1 for true. Okay, and in else part, if it is not true, we return 0 for false. Okay, this will be the end of our function, so we have to go to complete here. So in our choice 1 meant for registration, choice 2 it is for retrieving or logging in. So first of all, the choice is 2. We want to create another boolean called put it the letter M is equals to our locking function here, and copy this is equal to our locking function. So in what you are using there, it is not a it is not a comparison, but we want to store what is in login to boolean M. So after we have stored that, if it was true or false, we want to store it. So let's say if our status if our M was not true, if our M was not true, if it was not true, we do this. Okay, std. If it was not true, you put from create functions. So if you put it wrong password, it will tell you wrong credentials. If you put it right password, it's supposed to tell you you have entered the correct password. So to reduce this, you can also end our line. For next line, then in this if else option, or in this block, we return 0. Okay, let's go to else option. Here, if it was true, if M was true, so what will we return? Log in successfully. So see out. Hey. successfully logged in. Okay, and we can also enter our line here. And run, then we'll return true, which is 1. Okay, so I think now our program is complete. So we're supposed to run, or we compile first. If we have some errors, we can build it. Let me run first of all so that I can see if we have errors. I have to compile first. There we got one error here. You have to put it properly for password, and yeah, so we can run our program if it is working. Let me build first of all. I run it, register. So there is something I want to do it so that it became more beautiful. Here you have to end line. End line. I copy this, paste it here, and paste also here. Okay, so after that, in our login, I can also add something beautiful here. Then we paste this, see out. To log in. Okay, let me save. Let me debug it again. Code error. Yeah, okay, let me save it, debug it again, let me run it. Yeah, it is now beautiful. So we have to register. One, for registration, please enter your username and password to log in. Oh, maybe this was to register. This was to register. Yeah. Okay, 1. Evans, my name. 3. Eva. Okay, you can also go and confirm this if it exists on our files. Just go to where you start your program. So I think it is this one. Put it as a login. So we have a database here. so we can see if it is already existing. It is working alright. Let's complete this task. 2, it is put to 2 for the username to log in. So say icons capital 1 2 3 Eva successfully logged in. So let's try it. If we put a wrong document, so 2 fonts for small letter, 1 2 3 if wrong credentials. So it's working successfully. Guys, please subscribe. In the next video I will teach you how to store into the file and retrieve it from the file. Next video, part 1, I will teach you how to connect a C++ program to a database. So be tuned. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, comment and like. Okay.